A Silent Voice is a 2016 Japanese animated drama film. It is based on the manga of the same name written and illustrated by Yoshitake Oyama. The film premiered at Tokyo on August 24, 2016. It was released in Japan on September 17, 2016 and worldwide between February and June 2017. The film covers elements of coming of age and psychological drama, dealing with themes of bullying, disability, forgiveness, mental health, suicide, and platonic love. It has grossed over $31.6 million worldwide. The film won the Japanese Movie Critics Awards for Best Animated Feature Film, while nominated for the Japan Academy Film for Excellent Animation of the Year. The relationship between Shuko Nishimiya, a deep girl, and Shoya Ishinida, a bully who tormented her in elementary school, is the main focus of the story. Shoya was just the first and most noticeable of many of Shuko's classmates that bullied her because of her disabilities, to be fair. However, when the teacher found out what was going on, the other students were happy to leave Shoya alone to pay for the offenses. All of a sudden, he was the one being shunned, picked on, isolated, and forgotten. He continued to carry the stigma throughout elementary and middle school to the point where he became too afraid to even look his classmates to the eye. In high school, Shoya has developed into a melancholy loner who feels guilty about the harm he caused and who almost jumps off a bridge at the beginning of the movie. It's enough to say that he's in poor shape. Above all this, he wants to atone for what he's done. He goes looking for Shuko, who has since gone to a new school, and extends to her the one favor she had always desired from him back then, the friendship. Thus starts the story of reconing atonement as Shoya gathers all of their former elementary school classmates, those who participated in bullying, as well as others who only look on, to find healing for the long-lasting injuries they have all carried with them. Bullying, mental health, suicide, friendship, redemption. A Silent Voice was such a good and beautiful tale which tackles the aforementioned issues and does it in a quiet, brilliant way. From the title, it was referred to a girl named Shuko Nishimiya who was being bullied by Shoya Ishinida. Their relationship has a huge contribution to the film to make it successfully address the sensitive issues and its messages to the audiences. My thoughts was being stuck when the people around Ishinida has an X mark on their faces. So I asked to myself, what's within the X mark? It is quite impressive that the X mark symbolizes Ishinida's avoiding gaze to the people. He knew that the people around him don't really give a damn. The friendship came along when the mark suddenly take off to someone's faces. The suicide has been shown in the film when the characters already regrets, being selfish, and redeem themselves to everything. Overall, A Silent Voice is a very noteworthy watch, and it will definitely pull some heartstrings, especially when we see Ishinida's crying tears of joy in the end. Another aspect that I quite appreciate in A Silent Voice is that it doesn't try to sugarcoat it. For instance, making the bully fall for his victim would be a total cliche and a quiet, boring story to watch. However, the film kept everything very real, and in my opinion, watching Nishimiya and Ishinida became real friends is a way more meaningful than seeing them in a budding romance. Comparing this movie to other movies, not just animated ones, I think it's outstanding. It is well considered and avoids sounding cliched or generic. The whole time, it keeps a sense of authenticity that is quite reminiscent of the actual human experience, particularly in light of the subjects of bullying and suicide that are covered. I strongly advise everyone to see and watch this movie.